Okay folks, welcome to our second video in Module 0, and this one's all about a place you'll be spending quite a bit of time, which is the Blackboard page for the course. So I've hopefully got this set up so it looks as similar to your page as possible. And we're going to go through some of the key areas here, and I will show you as much as I can. So here's what the home page looks like for the course. There's not really anything going on here at this point. There will be announcements there from time to time, but they'll also be emailed to you. There is some just descriptions of content, but we don't do a heck of a lot here on this home page. Where you're really going to want to go is to navigate the course using some of these tabs over here on this left column. Now, some of you may open this and you won't see this left column. You may say, what's going on there? Well, what happens is sometimes it'll hide that column with that little arrow there. See the little arrow? Click it over and we've got it available. So there's a whole bunch of stuff over here, but the most important ones, the most important areas are over here in this purple kind of area. So we have the home page, which we're already on. We have the syllabus, which was the subject of the last video. And remember the big lesson of the last video? Read the syllabus. Make sure that you read it and that you're familiar with it. Where you will probably spend most of your time is in the online classroom. We have some course introduction statements here. We have a guideline to how to take exams in the course, how to use what we call our lockdown browser. And then we get into the content of the course itself. We have our different modules. We have module 0, which you should be in right now. That's how you found this. And then we have the modules where we have our initial information. Notice we see some quizzes are flagged here. We have an exam coming up. And again, all the way down to the bottom. And down at the very bottom is the folder where you will take the exams. There's some information there. There is a practice exam that you can use to make sure everything works well. Additionally, we're also going to use a extra credit quiz at the end of Module 0 to help you test your browser, your webcam, and make sure that you're familiar with how you're going to take the real exams that count for real points. So this is where all the content's going to be, and I'm just going to kind of quickly show you. We'll look at Module 0. Again, we have some instructions here. There's a picture of me from 100 years ago. And we've got some stuff about the textbook. We've got our various videos here. These may change slightly because these are last year's videos, and I'm updating them as we go. And we have some information on basics there as well. In your typical module, like Module 1, again, you'll see a series of lectures in here on the content. If there's a quiz, it'll be towards the bottom. We do have some practice quizzes in here with some sample questions. I try to put those in almost every single module. So the online classroom is where the bulk of your time on the Blackboard page will be spent. We also have some other areas. We have a discussion board here. And we have an initial assignment. We have an introductory piece where you can kind of give me a little personal information about yourself. We have a frequently asked questions where you can ask me questions. You can also email me about those questions. Here, if there's a bunch of people with the questions, it might not be a bad idea to put them there. If I get the same question from a bunch of people, I might post it there. And then we have some areas for student discussion where students can chat with each other about the material. I generally won't respond too much to that because the idea here is it's just a way for students to engage with each other a little bit and to try to help each other through the material. So we'll see that a little bit. Your grades, obviously there's nothing there now, but as the semester, the session goes on, you may want to look for some things there. We won't really use course tools. The media gallery is where I could be posting videos, but I prefer YouTube because it's more readily accessible. There are no downloads. And when you put videos in the media gallery, they're generally disorganized and it's hard to kind of insert them into the course as easily as we'd like. So I'm working on that, but we don't use the media gallery very much. Help and resources are if things are going wrong. The resources are mentioned a little bit briefly. There are some technical resources here. As I mentioned in the first video, if you have computer problems, I can't help you with that. That's not my expertise. But we do have some guides for where you can go to get that expertise. So we got a bunch of stuff down here that you won't really use too heavily. That's more instructor stuff. So that's kind of your overview of your Blackboard page for the course. You should probably log into the Blackboard page basically every day, especially if there's new information there. But go there, chip away at some of the material, watch some of the videos while you read your book, get ready to take homework, get ready to take exams. This is where most of the course will take place. Please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video where we'll discuss the other online center for our class, the Cengage and MindTap system. See you there.